me, but hang on, how's that?
That's much better. Sorry, I'm yelling at you. Did you get everything off your chest? I imagine there's a lot for you to get off your chest.
It's cheaper than therapy. But I mean, it's everybody should be doing this kind of thing. Everybody needs to put everything on film, and we're doing it, aren't we? Around the world today, we haven't got one unpublished thought. Everything's published. So I mean, in my case, especially in those times, we made the point that in fact a church, to have it be of any value, has to put itself at the service of the neighbourhood. Simple. And that the secular is as sacred as the religious. That's all I was trying to say, and they got me.
Yes, those thoughts weren't very popular, were they?
No, well, they're not happy with all that, see, because they like to be otherworldly. Okay? Now, I'm saying that churches, mosques, temples, ashrams, what's your lot, Richard?
Jews, half Jews.
Synagogues. All of that lot should all put themselves at the service of humanity, localised in the neighbourhood. Once you've done that, we've got a chance to be of value to the world. But presently, I mean, we've almost got to the stage where we're post-religion. Very sad. Anyway, listen, how's the mob going up there?
How's everybody? Having a good time?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that sounds all right.
The rain drove them all inside.
No, so I mean, the film was a marvellous thing for me personally. Now, whether it's a very, well, I mean, people say they laugh, but that's the main thing. I wanted them to get a bit of a laugh out of what appeared to be tragic. But really, I mean, in comparison to what's going on around the world at that time and now, I mean, it's not tragic at all. And it's obviously not tragic because we got through it, you see. Or it is tragedy in the Greek sense. A real tragedy has got to have both what? Pain, and it's got to have joy in it. And if I reckon that Lynn Marie and Richard and the team from Ghost, in fact, has struck the right chord.
What astounded me, there was many things that did, but what astounded me, Father Bob, in watching that film is that you had this treachery from this order that you had served so loyally for 40 years, a lot longer than that. You've been part of the Catholic Church, but you never lost your shit. You stayed poised the whole time.
I'm still in the shit. I mean, in the right sense, in the 1934 sense, that's bad. But in the 2014 sense, I think it's all right, isn't it, to be in the shit? Is that right? I don't know. We're speaking in tongues here. But I mean, I'm still in the Roman Catholic Church. I don't care. They can do whatever they want to do. It's my church, right or wrong. You know what I mean?
But you never seem to suffer an uncontrollable rage, which I think a lot of people in the same circumstance, especially after devoting a lifetime to something and then feeling betrayed at the end of that, would have experienced. But you seemed quite poised throughout this whole battle.
Well, I thought the Aussie ethos was to leave all that shit behind and to get on with it. There's something waiting to be done. Thank God I'm still here trying to do it, and that is to try to put the unloved and the unlovely, put them first. Down here in Victoria this morning on the news, the police found two people, a couple, dead in their car. The dog in the car was also dead. They had a little butane heater. Now, they are homeless people who had slept in their car by necessity. See? The budget says that they're there by choice. We're saying they're not there by choice. We're saying they're there because they're the collateral damage of an impersonal, cruel social system. See? Now, that to me is what we should be on about.
Richard, for you, you've got a man like Father Bob who has a lot of things to say, has lived an interesting life and is collecting more and more wisdom, it seems, as the days even go by.
Drew us to him, but we had worked with him before on the Saffron show, so we had a little bit of an in there. But we literally heard about the first day of the battle on the radio in our car as we were driving somewhere, and we just veered to his church and jumped out with our little handy cams or phones, I think, at that stage, and then burst in and said, "Can we make a film?" And then to his great honour, and he said, "Okay, why not?" And as you saw at the start of the film, there was every other media crew in there as well, you know.
5 years is a long time. Did you know what you're going to be in for, Father Bob, when you said to Richard, "Yep, let's do this," that you were going to have a film crew in your face every day for 5 years?
I trusted them before with myself with what was it called? Talking in tongues.
Saffron versus God.
And then just speaking in tongues.
No, we didn't do that, but we did that. Yeah, we did the one where he came and, you know, did things in the church.
The church.
Yeah, that's
true. How aware would you say you are over the past, you know, perhaps 5 or 6 years that you were of that, and how have you reacted to your increased popularity in terms of social media, in terms of general discussions, and in terms of the general relevance you have to people of my age that discuss issues that you raise up in mediums such as TV or anything else like that? And you're really awesome.
Are you aware of the impact they're having on young people?
Oh, well, I mean, I'm humbled by it because you're a silly old fool like me, especially a Roman Catholic priest. You see what I mean? To be stopped in the street by people who say, "Listen, we listen to you on Triple J, Sunday Night Saffron, which is coming back on Sunday week. We're coming back on Sunday. God knows where he is. Saffron, is he there?
No, he's not here. We don't have
he's out tracking murderers.
Again, the
He
secret.
loves murder. I don't think he go as far as doing them and then recording it. I think he goes out looking for mysterious stories about mysterious murders. Anyhow, we're back. But I'm blessed because, in fact, other young people, I like to listen to them because they're seeing through the bullshit. You see what I mean? I believe that, honestly. This generation is the one that's going to save us. You see? Not only the 20-somethings, but also the new lot. What do they call the millennials? See? The millennials are coming, you know, they're not the aliens either, you see. They're our best friends. So I learn a lot from young people because of their extraordinary ability to cut through the rubbish.
It is an astonishing thing that you've managed to introduce himself as an atheist. You're saying that topics that you raise are then topics that he and his friends discuss together.
Yeah, but that's all right. But the early Christians were called by the Roman Empire, they were called atheists. Because the new religion flew in the face of the old religions. Now, if we'd stuck to that and been satisfied with being called atheists, we would be in a better position today. But we fell for the trick. Will we turn into an institution and lose our credibility and our being of any use, earthly use? And we took the bait. See? And we've almost got to the stage where we, as I keep saying, because I heard Bobby Geldof say this the other day, we're almost post everything. We're post-religion. We're post-institutional. You see, that's where that 9-year-old boy we're originally on to. And that's why he's so important, because he will lead us into the new world. See? But I don't be called an atheist. I have a lovely time with atheists. The only one I don't have a lovely time with is what Dickie Dawkins. Because Richard Dawkins hasn't got no sense of humour. See? I think real atheists have to have a sense of humour. See?
You do, right?